Leo, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. All right, so you're showing up as the Two of Wands. Your person, the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're viewing you as the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. What you're not seeing is the Four of Pentacles in reverse, all right? And the final outcome, we see the Fool. All right, Leo, Aries energy. Get ready for a new beginning here. The Chariot card in reverse, Cancerian energy, tells me you're longing for this person, but right now there's either distance, whether it's physical or emotional. You're not quite moving forward with this person just yet. It looks like you're waiting for them to maybe stop holding back and maybe give you signs that they're interested, or maybe there's someone or something they need to let go of before this can happen. So the Two of Wands, there's a sense of longing. All right, and we see the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I think you've made up your mind that you absolutely want to invest in this connection. And I was going to say connential, a new word on this channel. I invent them frequently. Connential would be a connection with potential. All right, so the Two of Pentacles in reverse tells me you would invest in this connection. You see long-term potential. You're viewing this person as the Three of Wands. There may be distance here, or maybe you're just waiting. You're waiting to see what they do next, or maybe you know they're waiting for something to happen. All right. And we see the Knight of Wands, the connection. You're viewing it as something that's really in alignment with you. There's passion, there's excitement. The Knight of Wands also, I love this particular Knight of Wands, although it's usually very, there's a lot of physical attraction attached to this card. In this deck, I have this, guy and his dog, his loyal companion here. They're just enjoying each other out and about, right? The rest of the world is dropping away. So I feel like when you two are together, this is how things feel. Like there's also a deep friendship bond. Everybody else seems to disappear. There's loyalty, there's care. There may even be unconditional love, or at least it feels that way. And your person, Justice card, Libran energy. So they could be a Libra, or they could have Libra in their chart. Someone might have a North Node in Aries or Libra, but when I get the same axis coming through to me, it's often an indication here, Leo, of a beautiful soulmate connection. So I feel like your person is somebody who is keeping the relationship friendly, professional. This is somebody who, doesn't want to rush into things. They may also be in the process of finding balance in their life. Okay. So we have new beginnings. So we see time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. It's in your hands right now to change your story. So, I feel like the choice is yours, Leo. I feel like you have more power than maybe you're giving yourself credit for. There's potentially a new beginning with a true soulmate here. What a beautiful energy. Someone will enter your life to challenge you to grow and awaken your soul. Keep your heart open. Yeah, it's this person, Leo. Holy smokes. And build bridges, not walls, which I don't think you're building walls, but there may be some hesitation, maybe coming from insecurity, maybe coming from, reading this person and not being sure. But everything you want is waiting for you on the other side of the walls you built. Let your guard down and let life in. Beautiful, Leo. And Spirit saying, trust the journey, my lions. When you experience stagnation in your life, know it's the next level calling you. Answer the call and let go of the old. Oh, what a beautiful, I should stop the reading right there. But the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy tells me you have somebody that is very emotional, loving, sweet, nurturing, intuitive. And with the Eight of Swords, they might be a little bit stressed behind the scenes, okay? Should this connection evolve? What should I do? How does Leo feel? All right, and the Magician energy in reverse, this person might also struggle with their own insecurities. They might feel like they're not good enough, or they might feel like they're not exactly where they need to be just yet. And the Page of Swords. Yeah, this person definitely checks you out. They're doing their homework. They're gathering intel. They pay attention to details. I feel like there's a strong intellectual connection. With Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy, I feel like this person may feel like you're not really looking for a relationship right now, Leo. And if you are, you might want to let it be known. But the Hierophant in reverse also indicates that, you know, you two might be very different from each other. I feel like those differences are special, though. They're good differences. The Tower in reverse. Yeah, this person might be worried that you haven't gotten over someone or something from the past, that something in your, you know, in your past needs to be released. They might feel like you're a little bit avoidant. So it could have you two mirroring each other. Yeah, they feel like you hold back. Maybe they feel you don't see them the way they see you in the Knight of Cups, but there's definitely attraction. There's potential for romance here. I do feel like they're into you, you know, and, you know, this person, the King of Wands, they could be Aries, Leo, Sag. They're successful, they're passionate, they're playful. They've got a lot going for them. So I definitely see this person is attracted to you and they hold a torch for you, Leo. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about them. Okay, sorry, I don't know why I let out a weird laugh like that. All right, Prince, so romantic charm and potential for power. Okay, so the romance is here, Leo. Who's gonna make the move is what I'm getting. And Destroyer, releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. So we did see this person finding balance. Maybe they're in the midst of some sort of major transformation. Yeah, like they're in the midst of some sort of major transformation here. It could be a job change. It could be a move. It could just be a personal transformation. It feels like you are holding space for them to, you know, to do that, to work through that. All right. Well, how are they viewing my Leos out there? Slave energy, so surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Yeah, beautiful. So this person sees you as somebody who, you know, you're not afraid to make your own decisions and live with the consequences. Like you trust that things are going to work out for you, that you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way. All right. And they do see you as a loyal companion. So I do feel like maybe a lot of you, I don't know if you're coworkers or your friends or whatever the situation is, but they see you as loyal, tenacious, and unselfish. They see that you two would make a good match. In fact, I think you probably already have some sort of relationship that's quite sweet. But it just maybe hasn't been romantic yet. Maybe for some of you it has, I don't know. But the Four of Pentacles in reverse says behind the scenes, this person doesn't want to hold back any longer. They're making a decision here using their best judgment. They want to communicate. And the Hermit card, Virgo energy. They're connecting with spirit. They're connecting with their higher self. I think this is something they've been meditating on. They've been praying on. You know, I think they've spent a lot of time considering what they want to do here or what this relationship means to them. And it feels like it's leading to a new beginning here with that Aries energy. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there's a new beginning, but don't rush into things. All right, Chariot card, Cancerian energy, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because there is still some sort of karma here that needs to be healed and released. We have Cancer and Sagittarius energy. Again, some of you, this person might be at a distance from you right now, or they might be a little bit distant because they have to wrap some stuff up. So I feel like this new beginning is coming, but you know, we are in the midst of Mercury retrograde, and I know we get like the collective eye roll when readers start talking about it, but you know, it isn't the best time to start a relationship or move a relationship forward. It's a real nice time for reflection and, you know, taking the temperature of the connection and how you feel and how they feel. And I do feel like some sort of karma here needs to be released, or this person needs to get on their feet or you know, come through this transition or this transformation before they can like fully give to this connection. But I do think that even if they might be a little bit detached, Leo, I definitely feel like they want to fight for this. So I'm getting like a yes, but not right now. Okay, but not in a, you know, I'm stringing you along, not in a, you know, I'm dragging my feet, I don't want to do this energy. It just genuinely feels like this person has romantic feelings for you. I think they, you know, you probably already have some type of relationship in place that they're worried that might change, you know, if things were to go down the romantic avenue. So you don't need to move forward just yet. I don't feel like this connection is going anywhere. Like, I don't think like just waiting a few weeks is going to change the outcome. In fact, I think it's going to be something that, you know, moves in your favor. All right, let's see what else we need to know here. All right, so yeah, this person needs to end. There's something that needs to end for them. I don't know if it's a relationship. I don't know if it's they're at a distance from you. It's a job. It's, life just, throwing them a bunch of curveballs. Yeah, they might act unbothered, but I do think deep down they're more, they're more concerned than maybe they show up as. And bad health. Yeah, some of you, they are in the process of healing something. Now, it could be from accident, illness, or injury. But I also feel with this, bad health and energy, it could be their finances. It could be that they're still recovering from something quite emotional. All right, so let's see what they want to say to you. What does this person want to say to my Leos? All right, I don't know what you want. So they might be, again, waiting to see how you feel. They're not sure what you're looking for. I feel you leaving me behind. So they may sometimes feel like you don't care or you're not super interested and I want to start over. Okay, so again, Aries energy. A lot of you, I don't think this is a reconciliation for the vast majority of my Leos, but I do think there's a part of them that does want this new beginning here with you. All right, let's go ahead and see. Let's see, what are their very next actions towards you? Star card. Healing. This person adores you, Leo. Okay, they absolutely adore you. And the Ace of Cups. And they see a lot of potential for love. But they might be focused on their own healing, as I've mentioned, or just getting things in order. They do recognize this is a Two of Cups situation. But it's an energy playing the long game. But again, not stringing you along, not dragging their feet. But more in the essence of like wanting to do things right. Beautiful energy here, Leo. I think this is going to be worth the wait is what I'm getting. Like, I don't feel like this person is going to be moving in a different direction. I don't feel like, again, this person isn't clear about how they feel about you. So Spirit's advice is you're stronger than this moment. Okay, so even if you're spinning out a little bit. Okay, and this knowing has been building. So I think this is for both of you. Like, this is something that's been building. And pause before you make a decision, okay, about how to act, how to react, whether or not you want to move forward. Just take a little pause. Like I said, I don't feel like it's going anywhere. I don't think you're going to lose anything. All right, actually, I think a little bit of time is going to benefit this connection. All right, my lovely Leos, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.